Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He's to the 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Jaguars nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Fix the eagle. No. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
Ready! Cougar 19! 18, Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He completes it to Hunter. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 7. First down,
Valuable lesson, man. I
Jaguars.
had to grow up. That's why I never
ready?
asked for help.
Red. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
Here we go. Set. 6.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? When we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Allen will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on third and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Able to slither by. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second down and inches. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. The Raiders at 9-3 here on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Hands it off out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working. Go.
2nd and 6. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down and 6 now.
Ready? Panther left. Viking 18.
They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to look down here before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 range, 70 range, 70 Lions, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Roll, roll, roll. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt, hurt.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That was a nice run, nice game there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
It is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Vegas. 62 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Brock Bowers with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Jaguars 14.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they get their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. Just tally them up on that.
They're watching this game.
A beautiful run on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this out to Tootin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st down. A gain of 15. And
they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 64 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't back long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you...
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And that is not what you expect from a receiver of this caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
Jaguars 21, Raiders 20.
These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense.
Touchdown, Jagssss! Bayshore Tootin, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Number 7,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
a gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one incomplete.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
10 yards. And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. So no gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Tough slide. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
12 yards.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders are back within a couple of the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this is now a 1-point game.
Raiders 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashil Tootin with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's there goes Green. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Gets it quickly out wide to Fulton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 1. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 57 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this round. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now a play fake here on first down. Thomas brings it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll drop the throw. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go. Rig alert, rig alert.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Nifty move. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 163 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Max Crosby in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Caught on the slant. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Ready?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 34.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
29-yard line.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Here's 2nd and 8. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, hooks up with a tight end, Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders! Brock Bowers, 28 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. And now for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tootin, 65 yards. And the Jags strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 41. Cam Little the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he goes out right around the 39.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
This defense tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 41.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. A huge mistake late. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 14-yard
line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They go play action here on first down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Point after right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Camp Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here.
The 2-point conversion.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
on as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
It's a gain of
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Okay, great.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Turton will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. Kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for his running back.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. First and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arm saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Jacksonville, it's a very...
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't need